If you're stress eating more than normal right now, and this is something that you would like to change and ultimately end for good, then I'm going to share with you something that you can start doing today to begin to break up this habit. Because remember, stress eating is a habit, and habits can be broken. I know it doesn't always feel like it can be. I know it doesn't always feel like it's possible that you can stop stress eating, but I promise you can. It's not something you have to keep doing forever and ever, all right? And here's something that you can get started on right now, to help you change this. First, make a list of the type of food you typically eat when you're stress eating. Like, what are the foods that are calling your name? What are you looking for when you head to the kitchen or you're going to your favorite drive-thru? What specific foods are you looking for when you're stress eating? What do you want? And try not to judge yourself when you're making this list, okay? Just let's consider this an experiment. There's no reason to judge or criticize yourself. Once you have the list of foods that you typically stress eat, here's the next question. Do these foods have the answer? Do they solve the problem? Do they stop the stress? How are these foods helping you in the moment when you're looking for that escape? Is the food and the eating fixing the problem, or is it just temporarily a buffer? Really notice how each of the types of food are soothing you in the moment when you're stress eating. And then the next question, what can you do instead? Instead of eating, instead of turning to food, is there something else that you could do to offer yourself relief in the moment? Maybe there is, maybe there isn't, and that's okay. But here's what this is going to do. Number one, it's going to clue you in to the types of foods that you typically gravitate towards. And it's also going to help you see how each of those foods is serving you, is helping you in the moment when you're stress eating. This is raising awareness on the habit of stress eating. And raising awareness is how you're going to change this once and for all. Because see, once you're onto yourself and you start noticing your patterns, you start noticing when you're thinking about food, when you're walking to the kitchen or you're ready to hit the drive-thru, in that moment, then you can start to pause and check in with yourself and ask, do I really want to eat this right now? And in the beginning, you might want to, and that's okay. The whole point is that you're starting to question it. And by questioning it, this is how we start to change the habit. You're not on autopilot anymore. And that's taking your power back.